This is WQYR 514 Atlanta 947. My name is Julie with this week's new user tips and operating procedure segment. This week we will talk about a directed net communications. As Jeep Fest approaches, it's all the buzz around North Georgia GMRS Network, and for good reason. This is our opportunity to serve the greater community and show how important GMRS communications can be. Our public service demonstrates the value that this network can bring to a public event, and our volunteers will play an important role in interfacing communications between the sheriff's tactical comms and the public on our network. Studio Vanguard is capable of operating in both bands, and with permission from the sheriff, we have direct communication on their frequencies. This allows us to take reports and instructions from the officials at the event, and it allows us to provide information the officers may need to know about. This proved vital in last year's event, and we expect to carry out that same level of service this year again with a directed net. Let me break. A directed net is a net control operation where all traffic is directed to and directed by net control. During Jeep Fest, our operators will come on and offer periodic reports of trail conditions, event news, announcements, and special instructions, such as a certain trail may be closed during a breakdown, or announcements of events coming up like the Show and Shine in downtown Jasper. These announcements will happen every 15 to 20 minutes during the times trails are open. In between announcements, there will be plenty of time if you have traffic for the net to call out to net control and request the net. Depending on timing, activity on the sheriff's tactical channel, and other considerations, net control may authorize your request, or you may be asked to stand by until an announcement, report, or news is transmitted before authorizing your traffic. Once you get the authority to proceed, call out your traffic, and during the call, be sure to refrain from quick keys in case an urgent communication becomes necessary. Let me break. Once the trails close for the day, net control will return repeaters to normal use. The directed net will be in effect on Friday, August 30th, Saturday, August 31st, and for a few hours on Sunday, September 1st. By operating as a directed net, we believe we can provide the best service to the Jeep operators attending the Sheriff's Jeep Fest and to our network members who utilize the network on a regular basis. And by checking in with net control before jumping on the air for a 20-minute rag chew, we can be sure the airwaves are available for limited membership use and for effective public service at this year's Sheriff's Jeep Fest. So what if someone forgets and calls out to another member without calling net control? Our net controllers will offer a reminder that we are operating as a directed net and to please check in with net control before making any call outs. It's just one weekend. We don't think it will impact normal network traffic significantly. And just remember that the Sheriff's Jeep Fest raises money for a variety of charities that share one thing in common: caring for children. 100% of the proceeds go on to help kids in and around our community. This is what all the work and all the fun is about. These are just a few of the new user tips and operating procedures. I hope you'll tune in next week for my next segment. And remember, if you have any questions or suggestions for new user tips and operating procedures segment, send me a note at julie@nggmrs.org. We are North Georgia GMRS Network, and this is WQIR 514, Atlanta 947. My name is Julie. Good night, everyone.